So this black keyboard right here is the Clevetura. This is their Windows keyboard. Now I've got their Mac sitting right here. And first I just want to show you side by side. They're the exact same size, really the exact same layout. The only thing is with the Windows, it's a little easier to see the touchpad area. You can see it's got the white outline, whereas on the Mac, I mean, look, you can see there's a little bit of a black line here, and there's another one up here at the top. But it's definitely way easier to see this area. Now, if you don't know what the Clevetura does, it offers a couple of functions that allow you to use the keyboard as basically your mouse by using this center piece right here. Let me actually move this out of the way. We don't need that. And so you can do that with, whenever you can see, touch keys is currently enabled right here. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my finger on here, and you're gonna notice that the screen, the mouse on the screen is starting to move as I move as well. Not only that, if I put two fingers on, I can zoom in. If I pinch it, I can zoom back out. Oops, I gotta click the button right here. I can zoom back out like this. And you can do clicks. In fact, right here is your left click like a mouse would have, and right here is your right click. So if I right click, you'll see on the screen it does a standard right click type of motion. So this is great, especially for somebody that's traveling, or if you're in a bind and you're like, oh, I forgot my mouse, or I don't want to travel with an additional mouse. You have the capability to be able to use this right here. I will say that there is a pretty decent learning curve to just getting a feel for like where the buttons are if you're not looking. A lot of times I end up just kind of hitting over here because I'm not really that used to this. And to be honest, I would not be using this full time as my main mouse. It's great on the go, but then whenever you're not using it very often, it kind of gets, it's a little bit squirrely to try to always keep track. I mean, it works great for those kind of situations, but I wouldn't be using it full time, but it is nice to have. Now the touchscreen, I actually do use this way more than I thought that I would have. I say touchscreen, touch on keys, I guess is what it's called. I use this quite a bit, even whenever I have a regular mouse connected. I just find that it's extremely easy to do this. It's also got a nice thing like up here at the top with all these different lights, where if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see me turn up the volume there at the very bottom of the screen, up, down, so you can slide a lot of slider stuff, and you can see there's little arrows there to kind of show you what goes up and what goes down. It is backlit all the way across, and there is some customization to that. Now, I will say though, whenever you have that on, you're gonna find that your battery is gonna run out faster. I find that typically I keep mine plugged in all the time just to make sure that the battery doesn't run, because if I unplug it, I'm probably within about 2 hours gonna get a notification that the battery has run down on it. So I just keep it plugged in all the time. Of course, you can plug it up to 3 different Bluetooth devices, or you can hardwire it, which is what I have done right here. But if you had different devices that you wanted to connect this to, 3 different computers, I mean, you could certainly do that as well. So it is slim, streamlined. It is smarter than most other keyboards that are going to be out there, and that touch functionality really puts it over the top there. The only downside is, again, it takes a little bit to get used to where the keys are on here, but having the ability to take this with you wherever you go and not have to take an additional mouse and still keep up the same amount of productivity that you would, it's really a great keyboard. So if you're looking for a keyboard and you're looking for sort of like the next step up, the Clevetura did it right with the Mac and the Windows keyboards.